Let's give it up for Tyler Matthews! Let's go. You get some move real closer. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Have fun.
Thank you. Hello. Hi. Oh, that's so sweet. I had a tough teenage run. Didn't we all, right? Woo, yeah. I was raised a Jehovah's Witness. A lot of people know. If you don't know, I have a brochure. Yeah, that's why I wasn't scared to do this. You think not doing well up here is bad. Imagine not doing well every single door you knocked on. What's the deal with birthdays, am I right? I had a crazy life, but leaving the Jehovah's Witnesses was the most important part, I think. I was a hot mess when I was a teenager. There's just the J-Wubs, as I like to call them. They got a lot of rules. One of the rules is you're not allowed to masturbate. And for a teenage boy, that's a lot. That's a lot. And I'm walking around with that energy knocking on doors, you know? It's coming out of my eyeballs, you know? It's a lot. Oh, man. So I feel for young teenagers who don't, who are a hot mess, and dealing with that. I had only Jehovah's Witnesses that I talked to. That was my only community. I was very sheltered, and so, finding someone to help me, meet regular people was a challenge. And in high school, we have all the different groups, right? We have the jocks, the popular kids. The Gothic kids took me in. That's who. And they had no requirements. They didn't make me wear black or anything. They just knew. They just knew. You'll never be us, but you can come. And that was very, very, very important. I remember the first friend I had. His name was Cody, but he is no longer a he, and probably wasn't then at that time. That was like the first person I went over to another person's house and like smoked weed and watched Borat and did like fun shit and like. And then, like, I was super nervous around girls. We weren't allowed to talk to girls, but the Gothic girls, they like, they just were like, hey, Cassandra was her name. That was my first, like, we were in, like, algebra or something. She was like, yeah, titties are titties, just touch it. And I was like, what? I needed them. They did not need me. But I was so grateful to have that. And and so if you're watching this on Instagram Reels or something, and you're young and you're confused, just know that there's a group out there for you, who will help you during your confused time. And it might not be the group you think at all. And I wasn't really confused about anything ever again until I joined the military. Who gets tricked by those two groups? Am I right? Now I belong to storytellers and comedians, and that group, that's my group. That's us. That's us, the storytellers and people who we love, and thank you all for helping me.
Give it up for Tyler one more time. Wow.